Hello, and welcome to the WatchMaker. The WatchMaker was originally designed to be a clock mechanism simulator. Later, it turned out to be a unique, real-life puzzle. When the WatchMaker launches for the first time, it will prompt for a username. The username cannot be longer than 15 characters. A greeting message will appear. All such messages are temporary. They will fade away shortly. The idea is to keep the screens uncluttered. A minimalistic approach is followed to get the most from the limited screen estate. Tap the screen to dismiss the intro and reach the main menu. The main menu is almost 3 screens long, but well classified. The first section is how to play. The first item is, in this section, a manual. The manual is packed with information about how the simulator works, how to solve, and what to look for. The next item is this tutorial. Info buttons are there when necessary. In this case, it's an image displaying how the solved puzzle will look like. Second section of the main menu is the primer puzzle set. There are 8 puzzles in this set with varying difficulties. Help is available for the first 3 puzzles by default. There are other puzzle sets available for purchase. Those sets are Blues, Treasure, and Castle sets. They are on the average more difficult than the primer set. Don't forget to check information buttons. They will give you a good idea about how they look like. The WatchMaker comes with sound effects and music. The sound effects volume is controlled by iPhone's ringer volume control buttons. Music has an independent volume control. You can modify your username here. Sound effects and music is off by default. You can switch them on by tapping on. Restore item in this section will activate your previous purchases. Last section is for credits and a link to reallifeapps.com webpage, and nothing beyond here. Now, let's start going behind the main menu. Reach the top of the main menu. Before selecting Classical Demo Puzzle, tap on its Info button. This is how it will look like when you solve the first puzzle. Double tap to dismiss it and return back to main menu. Single tapping or swiping will not dismiss some of the information screens to avoid accidental touches. You will be prompted what to do if you perform a single tap in this case. When you are at the main menu again, select the first puzzle. It's the classical demo puzzle in the primer list. face of the watch is displayed. Only minutes hand is displayed, which means that there is a gear rotating at 1 round per hour at the right pin. Tap to reach gears level. Watch mechanism is a set of gears layered on top of each other at several pins. Big blue gear icon indicates that at this level and at this pin there are no gears yet. The message bubble tells that at this level, which is 1, there are no gears at any pins. Since this watch has only minutes and hours hands, simulation speed is minutes per second by default. It is 60 times faster than the normal speed. You can change that. Changing the simulation speed may help visualizing what's going on for slower gears. Swipe left to reach lower levels. Like pages of a book, it goes deeper. The message tells that simulation speed is 1 round per hour. Selected gear has 8 teeth. It's at pin 0 and it's at level 0. 2 little arrows indicate that there is a gear at selected level and pin. Before going any further, double tap an empty area, which means away from the pins, to reach the puzzle menu. This is where you get puzzle-specific information and options. When you select Objectives in the puzzle menu, under the Watch Details, you will find out what is expected from this puzzle. The list tells that minutes hand should go to pin 0. Hours hand should go to pin 0. And a maximum of 2 layers, that means layer 0 and layer 1 can be used. Minutes pin 0 means that there should be a gear rotating at 1 round per hour at pin 0. Hours pin 0 means that there should be a gear rotating at 2 rounds per day, again at pin 0. When you select gears available in the puzzle menu from the same section, you will find out which gears are available for this puzzle. What you see here, a gear with 10 teeth, another with 30, and the last one has 32 teeth. In other puzzles, you may have multiple gears of the same size, which means same number of teeth. Let's turn back to the puzzle menu to check its contents. This is the top of the puzzle menu. Through the first section, you can reach the main menu or return to the puzzle. Under the watch details, you can reset your progress for this puzzle. Speed section displays alternatives for modifying the simulation speed. If help is available for the puzzle, step-by-step item under the help section will display directions leading to a solution. You can turn it on by tapping on. Place the gears item, on the other hand, will solve the puzzle in one step. You can switch between the gear sets if purchased. Only the first gear set is available by default. Under the background section, you will find alternative colors to modify the puzzle background. Take a snapshot section has two items. Watch item takes a high-resolution snapshot of the face of the watch and saves it to photos. Gears only item, on the other hand, takes a high-resolution snapshot of the gear mechanism and saves it to photos. Now choose Return to Fixing to reach the puzzle again. Swipe left to reach lower levels, level 0 in this case. Pin 0 is already selected. There is a gear there with 8 teeth. Double tap pin 1 to select it. Single tapping will not select it. It will only display an info about it. Zoom is automatic. You can modify the zoom factor using 2 fingers zoom in and out iPhone gestures. Big blue icon indicates that the pin is empty at this level. Swipe up to insert a gear. The simulator will try to insert the smallest gear in the gears available list, if there is any gear left. Swipe up again to insert a larger gear from the gears available list. Each time you modify the mechanism, simulator does several checks like, does it fit? Is it available? Is it driven or static? Is there any gears driven by more than one gears, which is a multi-driven case? Did we reach the solution? Swipe up one more time to place even a larger gear. The place gear is not static anymore. It started rotating at -6 rounds per day. Negative numbers indicate a counterclockwise rotation. Swipe right to reach a higher level, level 1 in this case. Pin 1 is empty at level 1. Big blue gear icon indicates that. Actually, all pins are empty at this level. Swipe up to place a gear. The new gear is static. It's not driven by any other gears yet. It's not attached to the lower gear. When not attached, gears don't drive each other. Sometimes it should be left that way, but not in this case. Press and hold or long press pin 1 to attach the upper gear to the one just below it. You will get a feedback when done. Now both gears have the same rotational speed. Detaching is the same. Just long press again. Double tap pin 0 to select it. Swipe up to place a gear. It was actually the last gear in the gears available list. And you're done. Swipe right, actually 2 times, until you reach the face of the watch. Spread and pan with 2 fingers to zoom and move the face of the watch. And that's it. I hope this tutorial will help you going. Goodbye.